welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with your boy DP. And we finally got them first round of the playoffs wrapped up in a blanket and put to bed. It's over with, y'all, for the first round, man. We finally got the second round finna get ready to start. We're going to talk about some of the games that have already started in the second round. And we got to talk about the game that finished up in the first round before we get into the second round games. But how y'all been liking the playoffs so far? You got to let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section, bro, how y'all feeling about the playoffs, man. I wish some of the matchups would have been a little different and would have happened a little later on, you feel me? But we got what we got, you feel me? I can't argue with it, can't complain, man. Let's just hope these guys put on a show. But with that being said, the first game I'm finna talk about, man, the game that just happened the other day, finishing up the first round of the playoffs, the Golden State Warriors defeated the Houston Rockets 103-89. Now, what I will say, man, shout out to the Houston Rockets for, putting the clamps down and getting ready to push this thing to a game 7, man. Fighting, and staying in it until, you feel me, they couldn't no more. They gained my respect just for the simple aspect. I counted them out from the jump. But they showed heart, they showed grit, and they made this series very competitive. But, gotta talk about the winners, dog. Buddy Hield came to play. Buddy Hield went crazy. Shout out to the Bahamas, man. Buddy Hield on the night, 33 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 12 of 15 from the floor, shooting 80%, and 9 of 11 from the 3, shooting 82%. I'm talking about Buddy Hield was hot. He was on fire, man. You could have cooked some eggs on his arm. He was so hot, man. And my boy Stephen Curry showed up in this game 7, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 8 of 16 from the floor, shooting 50%, and 4 of 10 from the 3, shooting 40%. Jimmy Butler, a.k.a. Jimmy Buckets, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 7 of 13 from the floor, shooting 54%, and 2 of 3 from the 3, shooting 67%. So the Warriors came to play, and they came to take advantage, and they would not be denied. They were determined to finish this thing off, and I respect it. Shout out to the Golden Warriors for doing that. I'm glad they didn't play with their fool, because, boy, listen, the Rockets almost finna come with it, man, and make an upset. And now, me personally, now, whoever move on to the next round, I said this in prior videos, I feel like it's gonna get their head bust open. You feel me? I feel like whoever play, I think they played I want to say the Timberwolves. Yeah, I think they played the Timberwolves. It's gonna be ugly for them against the Timberwolves. I don't think they got enough to match up with that. I think they're kind of small compared to the Timberwolves. But let's continue talking about this game. And I also want to mention, before I continue talking about this game, the game before Game 6, man, I don't know what was going on with Curry. This man finished the game with 3 points. That was just absurd. And I'm talking about they was going to close it out in Game 6. But they got the job done in Game 7 nonetheless. But I'm saying but a lot. I need to stop saying but. Anywho, the Warriors had a 20-point lead at one point in this game. And teamwork make the dream work. Another night where the team had 24 assists, man. So they guys working together, good ball, man. And guess what? They was getting it down. They was getting the buckets. 8 blocks, 6 steals as a team, man. Great display of defense from the Golden State Warriors. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Houston Rockets also, man. This young man is going to be very, very special in the future, man. I don't know if it's A-Man Thompson or Amon Thompson, but one of the twins, man. 24 points on the night, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 of 16 from the floor, shooting 56%. 0 for 1 from the 3, shooting 0%. So I'm not really mad at the 3-point average because you only took one of them. And the center for the Rockets, Şengün, you feel me? I think that's how you pronounce his last name. 21 points on the night, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 9 of 23 from the floor, shooting 39%, and 1 of 1 from the 3, shooting 100%. Now, what I will want to say, man, was interesting. This series, like I said before, it went down to the wire, which I didn't expect. I thought the Warriors was going to easily handle this thing. And both teams averaged 104 points this playoff series. So it was down to the wire, man. And I want to say the Rockets out-rebound the Golden State Warriors this entire series. So that's why that worries me for the Golden State Warriors in the next round. You already got out rebound by an inferior team, you feel me, in my eyes. So you're gonna go against a team with a lot of bigs, a lot of big tall players, long players, and you couldn't rebound against the Rockets, and I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to rebound against the Timberwolves, man. But we gonna see. We gonna see what old Steph the Chef, what old Jimmy Buckets in the game gonna be able to do against the Timberwolves, cause I like the Timberwolves to take that series, you feel me, and be waiting for whoever win out of the Nuggets and the Thunder and they match up. Now we finna move on. The Indiana Pacers handle business against the Cleveland Cavaliers, 121-112. Round 2, game 1. It's about time, man. It seemed like the first round of the playoffs took forever. Except for OKC, man. They've been chilling and just hanging out, getting ready for their next victim. We never know. They might be the victim. We shall see. But we talking about the Pacers right now. Andre Nembhard, man. One thing I gotta say before I even speak on Andre Nembhard, the Pacers, another playoff season, have shown me that these guys can get buckets, man. And it's just not necessarily one individual effort that just one individual going crazy every game, man. It be a team effort. Everybody be getting buckets. Everybody be hooping, man. The Pacers will shoot your eyes out. And I was saying this in prior videos about this matchup. The Pacers, they when they get hot, they hard to beat, man. Andrew Nembhard, 23 points, 6 assists, 7 of 10 from the floor, shooting 70%. 5 of 6 from the 3, shooting 83%. I'm talking about the man was hot. But that ain't it. My boy Tyrese Halliburton, 22 points, 13 assists, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 9 of 15 from the floor, shooting 60%, and 2 of 6 from the 3, shooting 33%. Now, what I will say about my boy Tyrese, I would like for you to take less threes. You haven't really been on the mark this playoff series, you feel me? I mean, this postseason, you feel me? Because this series just started. Because last series, you was kind of iffy from the three-point line. So I would prefer you, to get your buckets inside the paint, you feel me? Take mid-range jumpers and take it to the rack. I don't want to see that many three-pointers because you ain't really been hot like that. Let other guys hit because the other guys on your team been hot from the 3. 6 different players from the Indiana Pacers had double-digit points again, man. The team shot 53% from the floor. They was 19 of 36 from the 3, shooting 53% as a team. And they shot 93% from the free throw line. I'm talking about the Pacers was cooking. I'm talking about stirring it up, frying it, stir-fried rice, whatever you want, man. They was getting it to you, man, on a platter, dog. The Pacers was hot. I'm talking a little bit about Cavaliers because, well, I will say, they got a chance to make this very, very competitive because, mind you, throughout the game, it was going back and forth a lot. I think the Pacers, found a way to pull away in the end because they were so hot. And the Cavaliers, what they did wrong, they shot too many threes. They tried to get in a three-point shooting competition with the Indiana Pacers. You ain't going to be able to match that, especially the way they was cooking. And you really put yourself in a bad situation. You went 9 of 38 from the 3, shooting 24% as a team. That's tough, Cavaliers. And what's crazy to me, I feel like y'all may have a little bit more size than the Indiana Pacers because y'all honestly control the paint. The Cavaliers, that is. The Cavaliers had 70 points in the paint, and they had 21 second chance points to the Pacers 4. So I would prefer the Cavaliers to get to the bucket more, man. Especially my guy, Donovan Spider-Man Mitchell. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 13 of 30 from the floor, shooting 43%. But this is the catcher. I love 33 points, but this is the catcher. 1 of 11 from the 3. Yes, I said that correct. 1 of 11 from the 3, shooting 9%. Just pitiful. And Ty Jerome gave him a little help. 21 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, 8 of 20 from the floor, shooting 40%, and 1 of 4 from the 3, shooting 25%. But he also was 4 of 5 from the free throw line, shooting 80%. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's gonna be a back and forth playoff series, I feel like. But I'm taking the Pacers to win this whole series, man. I don't know game for game how it's gonna go down. I don't know if Pacers gonna be able to win it in 5, win it in 6, or gotta win it in 7. Cause I feel like Donovan Mitchell, they gonna get them a game or two out of this series. But if the Pacers continue to shoot as hot as they shoot, it's nothing the Clippers gonna be. Not Clippers. Nothing the Cavaliers are gonna be able to do about it. Nothing whatsoever. Cause I've seen games where the Pacers, they making so many shots, it just defeat the other team, the opposing team. And them boys, they just get hot. And one thing about it too, they ain't scared of nobody. Trust me, the Pacers ain't scared of nobody. But Pacers up 1. You feel me? They won the first game. Now, we got some more games coming on tonight. First game, I'm talk about, give you who I want to pick, you feel me? Got the Thunder versus the Nuggets tonight, you feel me? My young Gunners, I feel like my young Gunners going up against the OGs. And I call the Nuggets the OGs for the simple fact they don't been here before, they don't done that before, they don't won championships. They been here, they know what it is. So they the OGs in this situation, going up against the young Gunners. Now, I don't feel like the young Gunners scared, but when you going up against these vets, man, it's something different. I know Jokic, he might be a little hungry. The way he played against the Clippers, he's showing me, boy, he ain't trying to get up out these playoffs yet. And how I see it, this is the battle for the MVP. We got SGA versus Jokic. Who gonna put on the show for the fans? Who gonna put on the show in front of the world? Who gonna make something shake? Who gonna do something big, dog? I want to see tonight. But the team I'm gonna pick to win tonight, and the team I'm gonna pick to win the series. Even though I'm still gonna go game for game for y'all when they go down. I'm picking the Nuggets, man. I'm rocking with the Nuggets. I got confidence in the Nuggets. I like my young Gunners in OKC. Feel me? I root for them boys all the time. Y'all be hearing me on the pod, showing them boys love. But I just feel like Jokic is too much for Chet Holmgren. Chet don't know what to do with all that, bro. Be too much for him. He ain't gonna be able to handle that. I'm sorry. Chet, you gotta get in that weight room, because Jokic, he too much for you. But with that being said, we're gonna talk about the next game that's gonna come on tonight. And that is the Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks. This is a classic. We in the garden with it. Round 2, game 1. Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks. I'm sorry, New York, but y'all gonna have to come to play, man. I'm gonna say it again. If Karl Anthony Towns can turn into an actual big man, maybe y'all got a little hope. But Jason Tatum in the game, Pritchard, Derek White with the ball head. I just feel like they're too much for the New York Knicks, man. I got the Boston Celtics winning this game, and I got the Celtics winning going to the next round, you feel me? I'm just going to say it like that. It's this game. I feel like the Knicks might show some love, might show some life, because Jalen Brunson, the assassin. I know he going to come to play. But I feel like the Boston Celtics just got too much, man. So with that being said, your boy DP is out, and it's all about the U as always. Go Canes, baby. Like, share, subscribe, and deuces, baby.